My third eye hidden under my New York fitted. A crazy unmarried man that deserves to be committed. The future is encrypted in my troubled lyrics. Dream that I've been somewhere for weeks and wake up in a couple minutes. Sweat dripping with visions of population control. Thoughts overthrowing my world like the melting of the North Pole. My people are targeted by military crack committees, so I'm bucking at the feds like natives in Rapid City.
What is going on, YouTube? Once again, I'm here back with another video. Now for this video, we're going to be reviewing the new 95 overall limited time playoffs hero Blake Griffin. Now we're also going to be comparing this Blake Griffin with a couple other power forwards that are in the game that definitely stack up well against this Blake Griffin. So we're going to be comparing him against the 92 ultimate legend Pau Gasol, and then also the 97 overall playoffs master Tim Duncan. So we're going to go ahead and look at this dude's stats. So the only way you can obtain him is from buying these store packs right here. You have to spend 199 cash, and in this pack you get 5 Griffin tokens and also a gold or better player with a chance at pulling the Blake Griffin. I do not recommend opening these packs at all. It's a waste of money because you can just buy this Blake Griffin off of the auction house. I got him for 1.3 mil off at auction house. If you go ahead and wait until the end of the day, his price might very well be cheaper. So if you guys are interested in getting this Blake Griffin, definitely wait until later on when his price does drop. Also, you can throw those Griffin tokens into the set right here, and you can also get them from here. You're gonna have to open 50 of those packs in order to get him, to get all the collectibles that you need. So that's going to cost you 10,000 cash. So $100 for this card. That's only worth 1.3 mil. Not worth it in my opinion. Don't open the packs. If you're interested in buying this card, go ahead and buy him from the auction house. So let's go ahead and compare him to all of the other power forwards. So let's go over his stats. 92 inside shooting, 90 defense, 86 playmaking, 78 outside shooting, 88 rebounding, and 88 athleticism. He has 88 speed, 89 agility, 84 mid-range, 78 three-pointer, 95 inside paint shot, 92 post shot, 95 dunking, 92 scoring with contact, 93 on-ball defense, 95 block, 86 steal, 88 dribbling, 84 passing accuracy, 89 box out, 84 offensive rebounding, and 91 defensive rebounding. So his rebounding as a whole isn't really that high. His defense, his defensive rebounding is solid, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? But his paint presence is going to be good, all right? Because he has 95 inside paint shot, 92 post shot, 95 dunking, and 92 scoring with contact. He's also really great defensively with the 93 on ball defense and the 93 block. So solid card. Definitely going to be, you know, putting in some work in the paint. So let's go ahead and compare him to these other power forwards that we have out. So let's compare him to the 92 Pau Gasol ultimate legend, and then we're going to see how well he stacks up against him. All right, so Pau Gasol is currently going for 1.4 mil right here, so around the same price as the Blake Griffin. So off rip, Blake Griffin is faster and more agile, but Pau Gasol has the better shooting stats with a 90 mid-range and an 83 point shot. Blake Griffin does have the better paint stats. Pau Gasol has 93 inside paint shot, 93 post shot, 90 dunking, and 88 scoring with contact. So the Blake Griffin does beat him in that category, and he's faster. The only thing that the Pau Gasol has over the Blake Griffin are the shooting stats. Now, a lot of people value shooting stats a lot, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to power forwards. So a lot of people were telling me that they preferred the Pau Gasol over the Tim Duncan because of Pau Gasol's three-point shot. Me personally, I prefer a power forward that can get rebounds, that can shoot mid-range pretty well, and that can really put some work in the paint as well. So Pau Gasol is a solid card. He's definitely affordable at 1.4 mil, but comparing him to the Blake Griffin is faster, more agile, better in the paint, better defensively. Pau Gasol does have the better offensive rebounding, but Blake Griffin has the better defensive rebounding, and they have the same box out. So I would say Blake Griffin would be the better option over the Pau Gasol because of all the things I just mentioned. Faster, better in the paint, better at rebound. Well, not better at rebound. They're pretty even in rebounds, but better defensively. So if you want a power forward that can shoot a little bit better, then Pau Gasol. But since they're going for around the same price, I would say the higher overall Blake Griffin would be better, and Blake Griffin is the better card overall. So now let's look at the 97 Tim Duncan, and then we're going to see how the Blake Griffin stacks up against Tim Duncan. So Tim Duncan's goal for around 2.7 mil. That's still definitely affordable in my opinion, not crazy expensive like some of these other cards. But let's look at his stats. So off rip, the Blake Griffin is faster than the Tim Duncan as well, but Tim Duncan has that outrageous mid-range shot at 97 overall. That's completely insane. So the Blake Griffin does have better paint stats than the Tim Duncan as well, but the Tim Duncan has better on-ball defense. The Blake Griffin has better block. Tim Duncan has better dribbling, I believe, and better rebounding stats. So overall, Tim Duncan is the better rebounder, the better shooter, and a tad bit better on defense. But you could say they're even on defense because Tim Duncan's on-ball defense is a 95 and Blake Griffin's is a 93, but Blake Griffin's block is a 95. So you could say that they're even defensively, but Blake Griffin is the faster card and better in the paint, but Tim Duncan is better at shooting and rebounds. So me, what I look for in a power forward is a guy that can, you know, get dirty, get big in the paint, snag those rebounds for me, and I look for a power forward that can shoot the mid-range shot. I rarely shoot threes with my power forward. I usually shoot mid-ranges, and I usually go into the paint with them. So Tim Duncan is the guy for me. But for your play style, it all depends on how you play with the card at the end of the day. If a card has decent stats, decent solid stats, and you're a really good player, you know what you're doing, you're taking smart shots every possession, you're playing good defense every possession, you can beat anybody. But if you solely rely on stats and you're not really a good player, then you might not do well against some of these, you know, top tier guys or whatever. So if you know how to play the game, if you know what you're doing, if you take smart shots, you can play well with any card. So it's all about your play style. If you like shooting threes with the power forward, go for the Gasol because he has good shooting stats. If you like, you know, getting down and dirty, blowing by people, pump fakes, driving to the rim, Blake Griffin's your guy. If you like a good rebounder, a tall guy who can shoot the mid-range, Tim Duncan is your guy. With my play style, I went with Tim Duncan, but a lot of other people will probably go with Gasol. You know, if you train up Gasol, Gasol is really dangerous. Same with Tim Duncan and the Blake Griffin. So, you know, it all really depends on your preference, because I recommend the way you build your team is, you know, build it with cards that you want to see on your team. Like, say you want to build an all Cavaliers lineup, an all Warriors lineup or whatever for your legacy team at the end, definitely do that. It's all about what cards you want on your team at the end of the day, because no matter how much, you know, no matter how good somebody's stats are, it's about how you play with the card and how good you are at the game. So let's go ahead and do some gameplay with the Blake Griffin, and then we're going to see exactly how he plays. So basically, judging by his stats, paint is what I'm going to go with. I am going to, you know, put up a couple mid-range shots, three-pointers, just to see if he can knock him down, because even though his stats don't show it, he still might be able to knock him down. So smash a like on this video. Let's try to get 700 likes on this video. I would really appreciate that. So for my future reviews on cards, I'm definitely going to be doing it like this. I'm going to fully go in depth in each card, showing you guys, you know, how good they really are, and then, you know, comparing them to the other cards that are in that position to let you guys know whether the card is actually worth getting or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like nobody really does that, so I want to be that guy that really goes in depth with the gameplays instead of just playing with the card. Be like, oh, he's a beast. Now we're going to actually go in depth with the stats. Oh, we got blocked. Okay. Pump fake all the way. That speed. Whoa, he missed. So that was a rare miss layup at 71%. So that's really not going to happen much, but he did end up missing at the end of the day. Rudy Gobert at the rebound. All right, give it to Blake Griffin. We're going to take it all the way against Kevin Love. Look at that. Kevin Love couldn't do anything about that. He really couldn't. All right, let's play some defense. So tomorrow, I'll be able to unlock the Player of the Month, Gary Payton. Now, I haven't done any of the Team of the Week sets yet, so I'm sitting at about 3 million coins on my main account. So hopefully, I'll have enough coins to unlock the Gary Payton. Let's see if he can shoot threes. 9% release, and Blake Griffin knocks down a 3. So yeah, like I said, even though he has a 78 3-pointer, you never know if they're going to actually knock down a 3 or not. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about unlocking the Player of the Month, but Gary Payton tomorrow, because Gary Payton has really great defensive stats. Really great defensive stats, man. I really like his defensive stats. Spin move. Oh my goodness, dude. 100% high dunk rating. Hey, looking at his stats, you already knew that was going to happen. You already knew it. So yeah, man, tomorrow I will be bringing out some Gary Payton gameplay. Hopefully I can afford this card. Right now I'm still running with the Ben Simmons at point guard for my classic lineup. So I don't know, man. We're going to see how Gary Payton plays. All right, so we do put up the mid-range shot. We did have bad timing on that, 45%. He does end up missing that. What was his mid-range stat? I don't know. I don't think it was very high, though. But yeah, if you're looking for the mid-range guy, Tim Duncan is definitely the power forward that you want. Good block. Blake Griffin with the block. He does have 95 blocks, so spin move, look at that. That speed, that agility is definitely going to give him an advantage above these other guys guarding him, because he can easily blow by him. Steal with J.R. Smith. All right, let's try to get an alley-oop. Cut. I see you. What was that? Oh my goodness. I tried to throw an alley-oop with like a center. That was a bad decision on my part. Centers do not have high pass ratings, and that was a bad pass. But overall, not bad. He did what I expected him to do. Put in that work in the paint. He did get that really good block, showing off his block rating. He did end up missing that mid-range shot, but we did get, bad timing on that. So that might have been my fault. Like I said, it's all about how you play with the cards at the end of the day. So if you get good timing on, each of your releases, then it's more likely to go in. So, yep. I want to also thank you guys for 38,000 subscribers. We did hit 38K yesterday night. We gained 170 subs yesterday. I really appreciate all the support that you guys continue to show me. I'm on the grind, bro. I'm definitely serious now. I'm kicking in a high gear. I slacked a little bit, a couple days ago, but this weekend I definitely got back into it. We dropped bangers after bangers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely kicked in a high gear. I'm definitely focused on a grind, and yeah, I'm looking to hit 50,000 subs pretty soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, as always, drop that like, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I do drop a video. So to sum up everything, pick the power forward that you guys want. They're all three good in their own way. Pau Gasol, get him for the three-pointer. Blake Griffin, get him for the speed and paint presence. Tim Duncan, get him for the rebounding and mid-range. So whichever one you guys like using, whichever one you guys want to put on your squad, definitely go for that. I will be doing another video later today, so definitely stay tuned for that. So yep, drop a like on this video, subscribe if you guys are new, and y'all know the slogan, screw the haters. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.